I decided to come to the mountain experience because I was going through a huge transition in my life, one that was very dramatic and I wasn't really prepared to go through. I had been through an illness and a separation. My children are grown and gone, and I had just sold my business, so I was in a huge intersection in my life where there was a tremendous open space of what should I do next. I didn't have any idea which way I should go before I came to the mountain experience, and so that I was hoping to find some insight.
And how did you come to know about the mountain experience?
I was recommended by a friend of mine, a periodontist, a doctor that his life had really been transformed by the mountain experience, and he just knew, watching me go through this transition and being so unsure about the next phase of my life, that he thought that I would find some inner peace and I would find some personal direction that was unique to me. And he didn't tell me anything about the experience or what to expect, but I just knew that whatever was going to happen was going to be just for me and was going to be my own experience. In fact, that's what he told me, that this experience will be yours and yours alone. And that's the only preparation he gave me.
Wow. And so what has happened for you here now in these, 3.5 days?
I would say a whole lot of surprises. I didn't know what to expect. I was very much open to outcome. And I couldn't have designed what happened. Some things that I was able to let go of have been hidden in me since my early childhood, things that I've never dared expose and never dared deal with in the open came out of me quite unexpectedly, and I was able to tell those truths and to let them go, or begin to let them go, in a way that really has opened up a whole different way of looking at my future. And I feel a sense of peace and of quietness that was quite unexpected. I feel like whatever is going to come next, I'll be ready to handle, and that it will be my own. It will be, this time it is for me, it's my turn.
That's great. And what did it feel like? What was this process that you went through here? What was in the uncovering of those truths for you? What was that process, and what did it feel like for you?
What was interesting about the process itself is I can hardly remember exactly my words that I used, but what was coming up was very deep emotion and a lot of feelings that if I were to relate to you what I had actually said, I don't know if I could exactly tell you how it came out, but I knew it was true. It was truer than I had dared share it in the world. I had always tried to cover up my weaknesses or cover up my pain and to look like everything was okay. And in this process, I was unaware of what I was looking like or how it was coming out, but it was coming out very naturally and very truthfully. And then when I was able to actually let it go, I felt that almost empty space of potential and opportunity that is still riding with me now, a day after actually the letting go experience. And I'm very much haven't found what I am supposed to fill all of that space with, but it just sure feels fresh and new. I'm open to whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, that's great. And what was your experience of Kyle and working with Kyle?
Kyle is an incredibly authentic person. He's courageous in that he dares ask the questions that really allow you to reflect on what is true for you in a way that wasn't intrusive. He is able to do this dance of probing and then allowing space back and forth in this rhythm that allowed me to catch up with the process in my own pace and in my own speed. And if he felt I was going too fast, then he allowed the process to slow down and for me to fully experience the release before I'd go on to the next step. So his sense of timing was impeccable, and I really appreciate that intuitiveness and that experience that he had to be able to move in a fast and a slow pace to fit the needs of this particular process for me.